Hey guys, it's Martin from Voyager Project here again, just with a little addendum to episode 3 of The Quest for Tone. I mentioned I was having a bit of problem with some noise coming out of one of my amps, and I assumed that was to the overhead power lines. I've since discovered it was a bad power tube. So I've had to put the old original Ruby tubes back in one of the tweakers, but now I'm not getting any really horrid strange noises. Whether it's just that the old tubes weren't seated properly or whether one's gone bad, I don't know. I will investigate that further. But that was the reasoning behind that. It's nothing to do with the location of the studio or anything, which is a bit of a relief because it's a lot easier to replace a pair of tubes and a lot cheaper to replace a pair of tubes than move a whole studio. The other thing I realised I didn't do was run through the difference between running the amps without the effects returns, so left and right isolated, to how I mix them together. So I'll just do that briefly. What I'll do, I'll play a lick through with one amp, the other amp, both amps, and then I'll just whip the effects returns back in and you'll be able to hear how I run them that way around. So first of all, without the effects returns in, as per the other video, so that's amp number 1, now with the Ruby tubes in. Amp 2, still with the weird Russian tubes in. Both amps. Then that's both amps together. Just bear with me a second. Okay, so still with no effects. Amp number 1, this is now going to both power sections, so you're getting the full stereo blend, how I like to run them. Amp number 2. And both amps together. And finally, let's just kick in a bit of delay and stuff, and reverb, just so you can kind of hear what's going on with that. That's with a long delay, a mono delay, nothing crazy panning going on, but just give you some of the idea of the kind of width that you can get by running the 2 amps, blending them together, and then feeding both power sections. Okay, I know this is short and sweet, but hopefully that's been of use to you. I will see you probably sometime next week, because I'm recording a band this weekend with the next episode of my Quest for Tone. Okay guys, take care, see you soon.